Looks like it's supposed to be 5 slices. Oh, hello, welcome into our home. My family and I, at this joyous time of year, would like to extend our heartfelt thoughts to you and your families at the beginning of the fantasy football season. The Schwing Dynasty is entering its 2nd year, and I'm so glad to have all of you along for the ride. I couldn't make this league without you. You are truly the special ingredients in the cake of the Schwing Dynasty. So we would just like to say thank you. Thank you for your time and your efforts, and God bless the Schwing Dynasty. Okay, stop recording. I have fucking 15 leagues to do this for today. Stop recording. Give me the goddamn phone.
The following is an unpaid production for Schwing Dynasty. And you're all a bunch of assholes.
What is up, Schwing Dynasty? Back again, you big dick Schwingers. The commish is here, bringing you the 2020-2021 season. Ready to get these predictions started today. Bring you guys the week 1 predictions. We've got a big game of the week this week. But I'm first going to start with my favorite game, me versus Sean. Right now, I am projected to win by 11 points. Sean, this is a matchup of great running backs, good wide receivers, but I'm going to win because my QB is better and he has better weapons. Dak Prescott over Carson Wentz, but this matchup was going to be closer than it is on the projections. I am going to win 195 to 191, and I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I feel like I'm yelling at you guys too loud. Obviously, we have the great NFL Films music here. Okay, I'm dressed to impress today, ready to bring these predictions to you guys. So I've got myself beating Sean. This is it. This is all of it. 195 to 191, closer than the projections, but I still get the victory. Up next is Bert versus JD. Oh, look at those old face masks. Bert versus JD is projected at 182 to 179 for Bert. These are going to be a little different this year. Less of the details, more of just making fun of people when I can. So right now, this is dynamic QBs, Kyler versus Lamar, but really shitty running backs, questionable running backs, other than Dalvin Cook for Bert. You've got Phillip Lindsay in a starting lineup. JD is starting Todd Gurley and Melvin Gordon. And I think Bert's going to win because of George Kittle absolutely abusing the Arizona defense. And he's got Miles Sanders in his flex if he plays. That'll be the reason that Bert wins. A higher scoring matchup. Bert getting 189, not 182. JD, I like right at about 179. Okay, so Bert gets the victory get over JD in week 1. Next, we have the blowout of the week. That's going to be Phil versus Mark. Okay, Phil is projected at 167, Mark at 182. Phil's running backs are a bunch of hot garbage this year. We've got Alvin Kamara and then nothing else. It helps him a little bit to have Kareem Hunt in his flex, but I just don't see that being enough. Mark has terrible flex spots, starting Rob Gronkowski, and the questionable Brandon Cooks may not even play. Mark has other players on his bench who would be much better in that position, but he doesn't know who they are, and I'm not going to say who they are in this spot right here. But Mark scores higher than his projection. He gets 186. Phil's at 169. That's a 17-point blowout for the blowout of the week this week. Phil's team just completely lacking in any reasonable depth. On to Lucas versus Adam. Right now the projection is 172 to 164. Adam is a little better this year. Lucas is projected to be a little bit worse this year. Adam has better flex players, but they are young, and they're probably not going to score enough this week. Lucas wins a close one due to wide receiver play, and I have this going 173 to 168 for Lucas. And now on to the game of the week. My favorite matchup of the week. I hinted at this in the messages yesterday. We've got Daryl versus Steve. On paper, this looks like a blowout for Steve. 185 to 200 for Steve as the winner. But this is Mahomes versus Deshaun Watson. Thursday Night Football, the first game of the season, starting tonight. Our long boredom is over. It's time for us to begin this season, and it starts with this quarterback matchup. Daryl has Mahomes. Steve has Deshaun Watson. You've got to like Mahomes more in this game. There are great running backs on both sides. Yes, I said great running backs. That's right. For Daryl, he has great running backs now, Daryl. You've done it, man. You made the trade, and I put your running backs much higher than I had them before. Oh, you're killing me, YouTube. Let's take a moment to pause for this ad.
BET.
The camera person is reminded not to speak. Oh, I left the controller over there. I'll be right back. And we're back. Autumn Thunder. That's my nickname in college. Yeah. No. Brooke says no. Okay. Yeah. You're Daryl. You've done it. Great running backs. Aaron Jones and Kenyon Drake against Derrick Henry and Austin Eckler. I love that running back matchup. It's 4 players that I was very interested in this year. I would rather have Daryl's flex and wide receiver play, but he cannot close the gap, even though he comes close, because Travis Kelce is too good. And Travis Kelce is going to go off tonight. Any points that Daryl manages to put up with Mahomes, enough of them are going to go to Steve through Travis Kelce. And Steve wins a way closer than expected game, 197 to 194, getting the season started off in a nice way for Steve, and another close call for Daryl, another little bit of heartbreak. That's it, guys. That's the week 1 predictions. I love you. I love this game. I'm so glad we're all back together. I love my running shorts. I love my outfit, and I just love that fantasy football is back. And let's have a great season as you all chase me, your defending champion. Yes.